Hello and welcome to this how to make a poll everywhere tutorial demo video. So the first thing we want to do is type in poll everywhere into our search. Obviously not YouGov, but you'll notice that there's poll ev versus poll everywhere. Now poll ev is when you put in someone's username, so that's when you're participating in the survey. So we don't want to use that one. We want to use this one here, polleverywhere.com, where you engage your audience. Okay, and then we want to log in. Okay, I've obviously got an account, so it's remembered my password information. So you just go through the processes of updating an account. Okay, so you can see I've got a number of fairly recent activities. I haven't used the max that I have used for my free subscription, which I think recently changed, but obviously you can use a lot if you can have that sort of many activities like I have here. I've got up to 16, but I think it's up to 30 participants for the free version. Anyway, so what we want to do is we'll just go back to that dashboard and we'll go plus to create an activity. And here you can choose, a variety of different question types in the free version. Now, I like using the word cloud because it's really kind of interactive, and I think they're visually very appealing word clouds. So I'm just going to go on word cloud, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the same question that I used in workshop 2 of the recent workshop series on digital learning tools in classrooms, and particularly engaging ones. So we'll use the football team question again. So who is your or maybe your what, depending on how you want to identify with your football team, whether it's a person or a sort of neutral object. Who or what is your favorite AFL team? Maybe you could say if you don't have an AFL team, you can enter your favorite sports team. So I'll just put that in brackets there, just in case your students are not interested in footy, which is fair enough. So then we just go create. Okay, obviously you need to activate the quiz just like that. I'm just going to deactivate it because I might need to use it in my professional work in some other capacity. So once it's activated, then you can use the QR code. You can't really enlarge the QR code by clicking on it, but you can sort of zoom in to create a bigger access point to the QR code. And then once it's active, responses will start coming in, and then you can click on response history to see those. Now, there you go. That's what it will look like when students use it, so you can test the functionality or the visuals of it. You can also embed as well, so you can copy the response link. If you want to copy the embed script to a website or a blog or something that supports embedded features, you can. Obviously the URL there that you can add, that's good for adding the particular username before. Okay, so Ashley started 063, so maybe I will activate that and then just check if the presenter's name works. Let's click on poll ev. Okay. Right, so because I've activated, I can do it like that, and I'm a mad Demons fan, despite a few years of underwhelming performances. Okay. Then I can submit. Okay, so I've submitted that. There we go. Now the response is there. You might want to ask students to limit it to one word so you get a better encapsulation of the result history. And then I can see result history there because I'm a guest. So I'll paste that in again. And then I can change my guest name to Ashley Teacher. And then type in Melbourne. Okay. Now on our response history, we'll have, we can see the name. Obviously, you can encourage students to produce anonymous descriptions or answers or entries. Melbourne's now a bigger feature because it's been entered twice. So I'll just deactivate that now. Yep, so when you're doing a more thorough activity with more responses, so you can see some of my previous work, I've had up to 40 responses about sort of AI use in teaching practices. That was a different type of quiz. A different type of poll. That was more of a open text entry. Okay, so you can sort of look at those, and then you can look at response histories as well. Okay, and it's quite interesting as well, where you can do that, and then you can sort of unpack themes as you like. Or if you want to use who is your favourite AFL team that we use with the MDLC. Okay, so Tigers is clearly the favourite one there. Okay, so that is how you make a poll. I hope you have a good time playing around with it. It's a really fun tool, and it really provides a neat little visual encapsulation of responses from your learners. So good luck, and I look forward to hearing any feedback on how you went with Poll Everywhere.